Pound for pound, boxing, real news. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Follow me on Instagram at P4P Boxing Real News. What is going on? Let's be honest. Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford might not happen this year. What we've been hearing is that they're confident, that they're in negotiations, this and that. But honestly, to be quite frank, I think that they're gonna probably prolong this to next year. I don't think that people should get their hopes up for this fight to happen this year. Not saying that it's not gonna happen. I just feel like right now, they're gonna be dealing with NFL football, and they're gonna be dealing with college football on Saturday nights, right? So it's gonna be too hectic, right? It's gonna be too hectic for them to actually make that fight. You know what I'm saying? Closer to the end of this year. If this fight does happen, it'll probably be maybe in February of next year, maybe somewhere around that, maybe April of next year. But I just highly doubt that we really see this fight this year, especially with football starting back up. They're gonna be dealing with that. They're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to maximize their profits, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to uh make this fight huge, right? So I really don't feel like this fight will be made this year. I think that this fight will probably be made next year if it was to happen, right? You know, like I said, all we've been hearing about is how confident they feel about this fight, and negotiations, that they're in negotiations and this and that. Um, with NFL, I mean, with football coming up, I highly doubt that this fight will happen this year. I really think that this fight will be prolonged to next year. And I mean, I think that they just want to maximize those profits, get the most people, most eyeballs on this fight. Like we said, this is a big fight for hardcore boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. I mean, a lot of hardcore boxing fans are want to see this fight, because we feel like Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence are those top guys, especially in that welterweight division, and the top guys in the some of the top guys in the sport of boxing, right? Both being on the pound for pound list, and both showing tremendous skill inside of the ring. So we definitely want to see a fight between Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. But I just don't feel like we're gonna see that fight this year. Um, so it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? As long as we see the fight, and these aren't fighters that's getting any younger. These are 30-something-year-old fighters. You know what I'm saying? 30-something-year-old fighters that I feel like, um, they're at the tail end of their career for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? A couple more years and they'll probably be retired. You know, you this is the fight to be made at 147. There is no other fight at 147 that needs to be made. Um, Now if they move up to 154, something like that, you know what I'm saying, which could possibly happen. But I mean, come on, let's be serious. I think that they're at the tail end of their career. I think that this is probably the most hot, like biggest fight that they could actually make. I'm sure that they want to make the most money out of this fight, and I think that that's one of the reasons why the negotiations aren't going as well as they're going. I think that you know I'm not sure if they're overvaluing themselves. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest. Like the casual fan needs to be on board for them to make that amount of money. Um, at the end of the day, I don't think the casual fans are 100% aware of these guys. I think that they you know what I'm saying, they're like, people know of them, but not to the max. You know what I'm saying, because they're not like really out there. You know what I mean? They're not really out there type of characters. Like they're more chill, laid back. And they don't really do like out there. They're not really out there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, with social media being social media, like guys like Adrian Broner, where Adrian Broner can come out and people know Adrian Broner because of the things that he's done, the antics and stuff like that. It's just entertainment value that he brought to the table, which these guys really don't have for the casual fan. The casual fans, they go off of entertainment. They don't go off of they'll go off of they buy entertainment. They don't buy just because um this fight is good. This fight, most casual fans don't give a fuck what fighter is good, one fighter sucks. You know what I'm saying? Most casual fans just want to see a knockout. They want to see a very good fight. Um, they want to see two guys that are very exciting or entertaining. Like the reason why Gervonta Tank Davis and Rolando Romero sold was because of their press conferences. You know what I'm saying? Because Rolando Romero brought that entertainment factor. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care if Rolando Romero wasn't good or if he started at 17, started boxing at 17. They didn't care about none of that shit. All they heard was he's got T-Rex arms and shit like that. That was entertaining. You know what I'm saying? He had motherfuckers laughing and people were like, oh, you know what? I wanna see that fight. I wanna see that fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality. And that's one thing that we don't get from Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. We don't get that entertainment factor. I think that, they could do a little bit more to sell this fight. You know what I'm saying? They definitely could do a little bit more to sell this fight. Be a little bit more out there. And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, though. I think that it's gonna be. I think that this fight will happen. I just don't think it'll happen this year. You know what I'm saying? I with 4 months left in a year, I really don't think this fight is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be prolonged to next year. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they should be working within these 4 months, 5 months, however long till they make this fight. I think that they should be working on getting that entertainment up. You know what I'm saying? Get that entertainment, get fans engaged, get the casual fans wanting this fight so that they can maximize their profits in the long run, right? Show Showtime, show those guys over there that you guys can sell a fight. You guys can get that entertainment value up. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I mean, it could come hard. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's just not in you, it's not in you. You know what I mean? But guys like Gervonta Tank Davis, you know what I'm saying? He'll have slick comebacks. Like when Rolando Romero in that press conference, he had slick comebacks that made people laugh. And those were the clips. You know what I'm saying? All you need is a 15-second clip to get you mainstream at the end of the day, get you going viral. It's a 15-second clip, a 30-second clip, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Of you talking and people now engaged. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting for that fight to happen. They want to see that fight. And you're going to be able to maximize those profits. You know what I'm saying? Again, also marketability, marketing these guys, that's of course on at the hand of the promoter and at the hand of like PBC and shit like that. So, they will have to start working on that, getting that up now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Making the most, trying to make the most money. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens with these negotiations. We'll definitely see what happens. I think that the fight will happen, but I just don't feel like it'll happen now. But this is Pound for Pound Boxing Real News. We out. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Y'all can also follow me on Instagram at P4P Boxing Real News, and we out. Peace.